Welcome to Game Soup. It's Bloodstained, Circle of the Moon for the Game Boy Advance. My name's Ed.
My name's Joe.
Now Joe's on the controller today. What is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon? Would you like to fill this one in, Joe?
It is a prequel for the upcoming Bloodstained. What's the tagline for it? Curse of the Night or something?
Bloodstained.
I don't know. It looks awesome though.
Something
It's Koji Igarashi, Castlevania. I don't even know if I want to call it a knockoff because it's by the creator of Symphony of the Night, at least.
It's what Mighty Number 9 was trying to be. It's a revitalization.
We hope it doesn't flop. This apparently didn't flop. This came out on Friday, and we're recording this as of Sunday. We just bought the game, and we're checking it out for the first time. We're going in completely blind here. So, I guess we'll just get started here, huh?
You'll notice that ominous...
Look at all that data!
Holy Lord!
10 slots.
They're really hoping 10 people play this.
Alright, well, I guess we'll play normal mode. We can't be playing any question mark mode.
You might have noticed on the title screen there, Inti Creates was named as one of the people involved in this.
Looking for a retro-style challenge. An easygoing style. Lives are unlimited and taking damage will not
kill you.
Knock back the player.
Oh boy. Well, if you want classic Castlevania style, you have to choose veteran, right?
We'll pick veteran. We'll go back and do casual if it's way too punishing.
And cheap.
And we're not able to show enough of the game. If Joe really sucks at this game. But Joe's played a lot of old Castlevania games, so we'll see.
There once was a man who had been given... Nantucket. There once was a man who had been given the moon's curse by demons. That man was Zangetsu. Wrapped in crimson
garb,
with eyes like fire, he relentlessly pursued the demons who cursed him. As he journeyed from one pit of darkness to another.
Sounds like our kind of game here.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Pits of darkness, chasing demons, striking down every demon.
One night he sensed the living presence of a... Okay, so we're killing demons.
Of a great demon.
Well, he's a great guy. He's such a great demon.
Do you realize how many times they've said the word demon in this intro? I'm getting excited.
Yeah. Alright.
Eradicate all demons. Jesus Christ. Bathed in the moonlight, he cried out and drew his sword, his demon sword. Just kidding. It was just a regular sword. It consumed the darkness from within its wretched steel on that night. Either the demons
or the moon
itself would feel the wrath of his blade. He's going to cut the moon in half.
That is an ultimatum.
And it's about time.
I do not believe that's possible.
We do not need that moon thing anymore.
No.
I really don't think it serves any purpose.
What? You know about tides, though, right?
No. I know nothing of tides. I know very little of science.
That's right.
As Ed and I were discussing last week, not on the show, but we should have discussed it on the show. We were discussing climate change. It turned out Joe was pretty darn ignorant about the topic.
Did you do more research in the meantime?
Nah.
Oh.
I don't read.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Alright, so here's what we do. We jump.
It's Castlevania. It just is Castlevania.
And yeah, you cannot change direction in the air. They did not update the jumping for 2018.
Well, that's an F.
But I'm gonna go with it because I knew that going into the game. I saw the trailer and it looked pretty much like you couldn't control the jumping. All right, this is pretty cool though.
So this whole series, this Bloodstained series, is just a tribute to old Castlevania games.
Oh, this is a lot like the first level in the original Castlevania. I like that you go up the steps pretty fast though. The old Castlevania, you went up the steps so slowly. Ah.
Interesting.
Wait, we use a knife to the side and a whip when we attack diagonally. Can we attack diagonally in the air? We cannot.
We cannot.
So how do I hit this? Oh, we just gotta make the jump competently. Alright. Oh. That was kind of cheap. I'm gonna blame the game on that one.
No, you should. I mean, this is a throwback to like Castlevania 1 and 2 and 3 and whatever for the NES, so it should be
the color
cheap.
palette. I like that I like it because it is trying to replicate the old style. I think they're limiting themselves on purpose to the very limited NES palette. Like a lot of times when a company will make an 8-bit style game, they won't actually stick to the rules of limiting the number of colors. And this might actually have too many colors. This probably actually does have too many colors on it, and probably does things that NES can't do. But it still looks a little bit more like it could be on the NES. I don't think it could be. It's also in widescreen.
Although, if I recall correctly, Shovel Knight did stick to most of the conventions for color for like the NES-era, except for one enemy, I think, where it broke the rules. But by and large, I mean, it's definitely possible to stick to those rules and still make something that looks
a lot of blood.
great.
I think we have path choice here. We can go up the stairs or we can go in the door there. That's interesting.
You found wall. What was it?
Oh, I read that about the game actually.
Wall turkey? Was it a turkey or a chicken or something?
What's? Oh, we press up to read it.
That skeleton is pointing.
You can use sub weapons with the Y button. It will require weapon points. I destroy lamps. I can find magic potion to restore my weapon points. Okay, so they're basically hearts. I supposed to understand that. Oh shit! I pressed A really quickly. Hang on. Different colored lamps contain various sub-weapons I can use. Oh, they color the lamps for you so that you can know that there's a sub-weapon in there. That's kind of nice of them to do. In the original Castlevania, they did not color the lamps or candles.
All of this is written on that sign, in the first person. Is that what's happening here? This sign.
This skeleton's also pointing.
He's clearly not dead. Oh my god, what is that?
Okay, so we have a whip here.
Is it a mimic?
Wait, that thing just attacked?
It's a mimic.
It's attacking us.
It probably only shoots
sideways. So when I press the special... Oh, that's taking up my special weapon to use that. Is this guy going to attack me? What the fuck?
That's where you're supposed to use a special, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Use it now.
Oh, there we go.
Take that.
It did reach. I was thinking it might not reach.
Alright, this seems pretty fun. This seems really...
Oh, we can do it in the air.
Oh.
Wait, can we not do it while we're moving? We can't do it if we're doing a sideways jump, but if we do a straight up... Wait, why did it work before?
Heh.
I have no idea. Wait, what the fuck? It works sometimes.
Now you have no weapon. You have no,
I don't have any points left.
Oh, that's probably why.
That might have been why it wasn't working before. Yep, that's probably, and I probably just didn't have any points.
It definitely takes more than one weapon. Out of 20.
Oh yeah, so what I was saying about the paths in this game, this game apparently has a resemblance to Castlevania 3 in that it has branching paths, except that the branching paths are within the levels, rather than after you beat a level you get to choose where you go afterwards. Right. I mean, we know what's going to happen with this chandelier here. Yeah. This is whip.
That is a whip.
Okay.
Now, I forget what I was going to say.
So just don't stop moving under these.
Right.
Pretty simple.
But was Igarashi involved with the... Okay, so this is a stretch goal, right? This was a stretch goal for Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night,
yeah,
I think is what it was called.
I think so. You probably know better than me, actually. On that.
Fairly certain that it was.
What the fuck? Yeah, that guy attacks you just like the Panther in... We can't get under here unless we have the Grant character, I'm going to assume.
Wow. All right. So there is some non-linearity. Why are there lanterns in the sky?
I don't know. That's an old NES trope. They had it in Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania.
Wait, really? In Castlevania there were lanterns hanging from nothing?
You know what? Maybe only in Ninja Gaiden. I can't recall a specific instance where it was like that in Castlevania.
They're supposed to be hanging from the wall of the castle, right?
That's usually how it works, sir.
So anyway,
maybe it should be some kind of something that's on the ground here. On this train,
yeah,
like a train part or something that's differently colored and is hanging off the train. I don't know.
A train arm is what we call it. Train arm.
Oh, we gotta go down here. Oh, it's a golem. I guess that's a mini boss. So we have a different weapon here.
Hey, look, it's that skeleton again. He's pointing. Dude, don't go over there.
That didn't look very powerful. I guess that's the holy water of this game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, check that out.
Yeah, it works just like the holy water. Alright, well that wasn't too hard.
It's called Religious Aqua. They can't call it holy water or else they'll get sued.
And this isn't Castlevania, it's Castlevania.
Castlevania. What are those number 4s? Look at the number 4444. That's the code.
Should I take the whip? I guess we'll take the whip. Usually it's a warning. When they give you a weapon in the old Castlevania, it's usually a hint that that's what you're supposed to use on the next part or the boss. And yeah, it'll probably be pretty good for this guy, actually. We'll be able to hit him upwards and diagonally. Huh. I guess he's... Oh,
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead. That was like a death sound.
Oh, that's cool. He's armed with a
platform. And then he tries to pull you in there, it looks like.
Oh, this is really cool. Look at that. He lights the platforms on fire. You have no more...
Oh, we don't have any more weapon here. I guess we gotta do this the old-fashioned way with our knives. Whoops.
So also, why does this game even exist? And why is Bloodstained coming out? Because Konami no longer publishes games, if I recall correctly. They're doing like Pachinko now.
Yep.
And I guess Igarashi was the one who was at the head of all those Metroidvania ones, right? Was he involved with the old school NES style Castlevania, like this one?
No.
So he's basically the Metroidvania guy. I'm assuming he was the head of Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, Symphony of the Night was his first project, I believe, on Castlevania. It was his first project on Castlevania. Before that, he was working in another department. Oh, he's gonna blast me now, I think.
What? How did you know?
Because he blasted me earlier.
Oh, okay.
Is he almost dead? I kind of hope so.
He doesn't seem to have a life bar.
Yeah, that is interesting. In the Castlevania game, they made sure you saw that life bar. You could see the life bar for the whole level. You knew it was coming up. He destroys his own arm. Or maybe it's not his arm. Actually, I guess that's the stuff that he's pulling into himself. Wait, he didn't blast me that time.
This is a really cool boss design.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. You know what? I bet I can get a hit in here if I do this just
Probably
right.
get several in.
Yeah, this is probably what you're actually supposed to do.
Because you can't... Wait, can you jump and hit him from the ground? Probably not.
No, not from the ground. Unless he comes down at you like that. Maybe he only does that attack if you're close to him? Yeah, he might only do the blast attack if you're close at that point.
This is really cool. I'm a fan of this. Even though I hate Castlevania games. Well, I hate the old school Castlevania games.
Yeah, it's more of a nostalgia thing for me. Like, if I played them now, I would think that they stunk. But this is apparently... if the old Castlevania games were actually good and well designed with modern game design techniques. Oh, hopefully he doesn't try to kill me again. Oh, he's trying to kill me. I just reached for my drink.
And look, he's got a tail. Oh my god.
I got hit, but
you almost
I still have one life left.
Nice.
Okay, so we got to get this orb, I assume, that just flew out of him. Wait, what happened? We don't get to get that orb? Oh, I thought it was going to use the trope of having to grab a brightly colored orb at the end of the level.
Well, you collected an
old
achievement.
Castlevania game.
Oh, is that it? No, that's a person.
It's a soul.
That's
no. Oh, it's another hero for us.
Thank you for saving me.
Was it the demons? Oh, you can read it. You're better at reading.
Was it the demon's power you used to seal that beast? You're a shard binder. That power can summon forth demons at will.
Shard binder.
I cannot allow that. Wait, is it true that I am a wait, oh, it's her. It's her talking.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
It is true that I am a shard binder, however.
I would have put her face on the right side because she's standing to the right here. That would have probably made it a little bit more clear. And plus her portrait is red and our character is red. So you really have to like look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's not our guy. It looks like a lady.
Then show me the proof of that determination in battle. Uh-oh. Miriam has become an ally. Cool. So I have a guess. I bet she's a mage type character. With a ranged attack of some sort. I don't know.
So we switch with...
What is this?
She uses a whip.
Who put these signs on a train? That's not where signs go, sir.
Oh yeah, it just tells us how we can switch. Strengths and weaknesses.
Aha. Whenever I reach a crossroads, I'll take the shortest path without fail. What does that mean?
If I come to a fork in the path where I can't determine the shortcut, I'll follow the remains of fallen adventurers. Oh, these yellow guys. Not yellow guys, green. These pointing skeletons. Yeah, these little green pointing skeletons.
Alright, well, yellow can be green sometimes. Each of my allies has their own stamina.
Quickly switching places would be a wise idea. Okay, so it's like Ninja Turtle style.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Castlevania 3, yeah, the original TMNT for NES worked like that, but the original Castlevania, well, Castlevania 3, which was the first Castlevania game where you could switch characters, did not work like that. You shared a life bar.
Each type of sub-weapon can only be used by a certain person. No one else can even pick them up.
All right.
Whip.
High jump. Oh, she jumps higher than the other characters.
Okay.
Slide. Okay, that's cool.
Remember that? Remember that low area that we couldn't get to in the first level?
Yeah, I don't think she can. Oh yeah, slide. Yeah, she'll be able to slide through it.
Dude, I'm a skeleton. Look at that map.
This is exactly like Castlevania 3. Like, this is just and it has a ghost ship at the end. This is exactly Castlevania 3.
Frigid hell!
Alright, so we've got to... Oh, those shoot upwards. So that's an anti-air only, I'm guessing? Can we do that in any other direction here? Let's just waste a few.
You have no more weapon.
Oh, we have no more weapon.
It takes 3 weapon.
That's what you get for being Game Soup. Testing everything out.
That is what you get.
Wasting your resources.
Well, so far, if this is anything to go off of, Bloodstained will actually be a great game and a Kickstarter success.
It's pretty fun so far.
Instead of Mighty Number 9. But you know, I always get a little nervous when I read that Inti Creates is involved with something, because they were, I believe...
Heavily involved.
Heavily involved with the development part. As well as concept. I'm assuming they work together, but...
It's hard to tell what happened. Like as outsiders to a game company, it's always hard to tell what exactly went wrong with the game. Because it could just have been somebody on the team, or maybe the publishers were up their ass about something, or
it could have been
they didn't have enough time. There's any number of excuses and problems that can... This is probably gonna...
I thought so too.
I thought this was gonna fall.
But no, it's the same as this one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because, Inti Creates now in my mind is like this sort of tarnished name, but...
The skeleton is pointing us this way, so I guess we'll go this way.
But it could have easily just been people involved in concept, or one person, or a couple people.
Yeah.
Or it could have been anything. And Inti Creates has made a bunch of Mega Man Zero games. And a bunch of other successful games that have been fairly well received, so... Maybe my bias is a little unfounded. But man, I'm really hoping that Bloodstained, which by the way, we were supposed to get a release date announcement at some point, and I don't think we ever did. All I care about, I just want this game.
I hope it's worth the wait.
I mean, have you been keeping up with the, there's like video previews that come out every so often?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with every single one, but I've watched some of them. I haven't seen anything in like the last month and a half or so.
I mean, it really just looks straight up like any of the Metroidvania games in the pseudo 3D graphics, I guess.
I know this is a lot to ask for, but I was kind of hoping, like when I first saw that mock screenshot, I was kind of hoping, I didn't think it would look like that, but I was kind of hoping it would be hand-drawn.
Yeah.
Like hand-drawn 2D animation.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been awesome, but, oh fuck. Huh? I should have used my knives.
Oh, now you're playing as the man. What's his name? Richter? Trevor?
How do I switch? Can I switch?
She's dead. Maybe she's dead.
Just perished. Oh, jeez. That's pretty brutal.
In the fires of the frigid hell. Yeah, this is exactly
we can get him when he sticks his tongue out. At least they...
Oh, actually, this character's
better. A little bit thoughtful.
This is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And we can only hurt him when he opens his mouth there.
That's what clams do, man. You ever fight a clam in a game before? There's clams in Dark Souls. They work the same way. Clams are like the ultimate enemy, I think, in a video game. Like, if you wanted to have a really terrifying final boss, it should just be a clam. Because they're invincible half the time, you know? How did you know? How did you know?
I just kind of just reflex, just check.
My wall.
Okay, so he's pointing us this way, but
go the other way. Do it.
Hang on. Oh, you know what'd be funny if the skeleton was in front of us? That would, I mean, that lines up perfectly. I'm doing a fun visual gag. Oh, we can't go this way.
It's an exit only. I was gonna say your wall turkey instincts must have kicked in. What? You're on fire.
I have a different.
Oh my god!
Ability here. Oh, well, that did not do what I expected it to. It didn't seem to be damaging him above me, and it doesn't seem to be making me invincible at all.
What did it? Maybe it powers up your attacks or something. What else could it have done? Huh. And score. Remember when games had score?
Does this game have score?
It does.
Oh, it does. 24,000. It's a pretty good score, I would say.
Score in the year 2018.
Did the heart actually give me health? Wasn't paying attention.
I don't know, actually. No.
Because I keep getting hearts. And it's supposed to be the potions are... Oh god, a vampire bat.
That was the boss from one of the Castlevania games, wasn't it?
Yep, first boss of the first Castlevania game is a vampire bat. I wanted to be... When I was a kid, I wanted to be every boss from Castlevania for Halloween. Each Halloween I would pick a different boss.
Oh.
And be that boss for Halloween. Actually, I only ever got halfway through.
Well, there's a lot of bosses.
And also, you can only really be a vampire bat if you're like 3 years old. You can't be going as a vampire bat when you're like 9 or 10. That's a little bit old.
What?
For that kind of costume.
Why? So what? It's Halloween. You only get to do it for so many years.
You know, maybe if you had, maybe you had nice friends, but
because
friends
if you had,
like mine,
if you had bad friends, you weren't allowed to become a vampire bat.
Right? You would be made fun of mercilessly.
Listen, here's a question for the viewer. You died. Oh, I'm sorry. That's kind of mean to say, to point out the obvious, but I was just shocked. I wasn't keeping track of your health there.
So we have both characters now, though.
Now listen.
So let's switch.
What were you for Halloween? Type it in the comments. Because everybody has something that they usually are for Halloween. I guess
Really?
if you live in the U.S. I guess. I mean,
They pick the same thing? I thought most people liked to pick a different costume each year.
or like, what are the things that you like to be or have been in the past? Let us know. I'm curious because it's different for everybody, right? I remember when I was really little, I had like one of my first Halloweens ever. I was dressed up as
an axe.
I had an Aladdin costume.
You know what? You know what this axe is going to do?
What's that? That was not what
That is
what
not
you
what I
expected.
expected. I expected it to go in an arc. Like an axe is supposed to go.
Look at that clipping. Stair clipping.
Yeah, that looks a little odd.
I think the layering is wrong.
Okay, so we probably don't want to use the axe here. I assume she's weaker.
Look how anime she is. When she stands still, her feet point in the same direction.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm so anime. I'm so anime. You know, characters stand like that when they're in anime?
Oh yeah, we can slide under here.
Oh yeah.
Cha-ching. Can we hit him from here? No.
I don't know, Joe, what were you for Halloween?
Usually was actually the Grim Reaper.
With the mask and all that?
Yep. I was, well, when I was a kid, I was a different thing every year, but when you get older and you just want the candy, and you go for way too many years. I think the last year I went, I was 16 or 17. It's much too old to be going trick-or-treating.
I actually went trick-or-treating a couple years ago with my cousins.
Yeah, but you weren't begging for candy like a child. You
No.
you just brought them trick-or-treating, right?
Holy Lord, is that a turtle? It's a turtle with a... What is it? A horse body? It's a hurdle. Get it? Look at those bubbles.
Oh, okay. That's definitely not one you're supposed to get on the first try.
I want to commend... Holy Lord.
This is definitely a memorization boss.
Yeah, it does seem like that. He's way too... You know, for a turtle, he's pretty fast. Pretty unreasonably fast.
And this seems like a good weapon, though.
The question is, are you doing triple damage? And the answer is, I think so. I think you are, because he's flashing 3 times, right?
That was a great weapon, but I'm out of it now.
This is a cool fight. The boss design in this game is pretty on point so far, having only seen 2 of them.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh my god.
Okay, now he's going to rush across, and then he's going to fall down. So we got to keep moving, I think.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, now he falls down.
Oh my
okay,
God.
now we get hit by everything. And now he's going to... Alright. Well, we should probably switch guys, though, because...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have any more... I assume these bubbles are going to come flying at me, or maybe they're just there to protect me. Oh, God. The bosses have quite a lot of hit points in this game. A lot more than in the old Castlevania games.
Yeah.
They're a lot more complicated. Is he dead? He's probably going to try to kill us like the last boss did.
He's probably
after he was
creeping.
dead.
Oh. I thought this was his phase
Oh, maybe it's
2.
another phase. Oh, it's another phase.
No, you killed him. He just had like a last-ditch attack.
He
like
just suicided
yeah.
himself. That's kind
of mean.
That's really mean. Both bosses so far have done that. I assume every boss is probably going to try to kill us after we kill him. I mean, that's an odd mechanic to have in a game. I can't think of a game that regularly uses that mechanic.
I would say that's a questionable design choice because
it is.
Because even if you know it's coming, even when you are 100% sure and aware, you might not be able to dodge it. It looks pretty fast. I've been thoroughly humiliated. Wait. He was the dude? He was the turtle?
In Castlevania 3, that's how it worked. The
end
characters.
bosses. Oh.
Yeah, the characters you could play as were some of the bosses turned into monsters. Like Grant was turned into like a hobgoblin or an ogre that could crawl on walls, and then Sypho was like a cyclops statue, I think.
Yeah, there was Grant the Ant, Sypho, You use demons to fulfill your worldly desires. Each achievement requires a fair exchange. Even using demons is sometimes necessary. My power may be of use to even you. Your existence is unsettling to me. Oh wait, no, this is the other guy, sorry. But your skills are not without value. I'll leave your head where it is for now. Alfred has become an ally. Alright.
So he's our magic...
Is there an equivalent?
Our magic friend.
This is like a... is there an equivalent character in Castlevania 3? I assume yes.
I assume Sypha, yeah. She's
Sypha.
the wizard in that game. And Grant, I guess the other lady's supposed to be Grant, but she has reach. Whereas Grant had no... Well, in the US version, Grant had no reach. In the Japanese version, he threw his knife. With new allies, it appears I can use... Oh, yeah, we already know that. We already explaining that to us.
Yeah, we know all this. This must be the same screen every time.
All right. Yeah, we get it already.
Point in the direction of the living skeleton. Buster Rod.
Buster Rod.
All right.
I'll bust your head with this rod.
Uses alchemy.
Uses weapon points.
Question.
Oh, that's it.
Is the Buster Rod like the Buster... It's not.
It's not. It's just a... Well, this is probably really weak.
That looks like the worst weapon I've ever seen.
Yeah, it attacks just like Sypha's main weapon. I used to think it was a baseball bat, actually, when I was a little kid. I thought in this ancient time they had a baseball bat.
That's what you get for playing too much Monster Party.
Yeah, Monster Party. Believe it or not, I may have played Monster Party before I played... No, I think I played Castlevania. I think I played Castlevania before I played Monster Party. But it was around the same time. Okay, that doesn't actually hurt you. That's just dripping sand. That was a... I don't even know what that was. It looked really creepy, though. What is that? Is that a rat? Like, crawling in a creepy way? Why am I playing as this guy? He's shit.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, here we go.
I guess he's, I guess that's why. Yeah.
Haha.
This is probably what you're supposed to do, because you just got this character.
Yeah.
This is probably who you're supposed to use.
Oh, look at his life bar. Look at his life bar. He is almost dead. Can we dismiss? Is there a dismiss button?
Well, you just change your character, isn't that the same? Oh, you mean like get rid of him?
I mean just get him out of the party.
You just hate him so much.
What is he going to do with his 6 hit points?
He'll use
his 6 hit points in his baseball bat.
Your fire wheel, dude, that you just had. Your fire wheel.
Okay, he has some redeeming qualities. We'll let him stay just because of the fire wheel.
He's pretty useless. He's
but
like
as soon as we run out of weapon points, we're going to dismiss him.
He's like Tella from Final Fantasy II. He just gets weaker and worse as the game goes along.
He gets weaker than 6 hit points. What a loser. Oh god, we need you, we need you. Oh, this isn't the weapon I wanted. Oh god.
That's not what I expected you to do.
No, that's not at all what I expected to happen. I thought I still had that fire weapon, but instead I had something else. That was the most awkward looking death of all time. Now we don't even have him in our party.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's probably a good thing, though.
Oh, you know what I bet this dagger does? It does do exactly what I thought it did. Oh god. Alright, well, she doesn't really need the dagger, though. No, she has the reach already. Yeah. That should probably go to somebody that doesn't have the reach. Look how long this whip is. It's crazy long. It's long on fun.
Long on fun.
Okay, this time.
Yeah, what is that thing? It could be anything.
I don't know. It's terrifying.
Look, he's still alive.
Made of nightmares.
He's alive too.
He is. There might be a secret down here.
It really looks like it. Maybe there's a breakable wall or something.
Just drop down, you son of a bitch.
They always drop down right on top of you.
Yeah, they do. What does this do? Well, that's not going to work. What are we supposed to do when those things drop down on us? Here we go. This'll work.
Oh, but
I just wasted one.
Yeah, that costs weapon. I bet there's a breakable wall down those stairs to the left.
Yeah, maybe.
That looks exact.
That's not enough arrows.
What is this?
He never stops.
He just doesn't stop. Maybe this is a one-way.
You know what?
Yeah?
If we had that old man still alive and we had that fire ability, we would be able to get through this.
Yeah.
I can't see a way through that. Should we try?
I think you'll die.
I don't think we will. I have a plan.
Why doesn't he stop?
Wait, oh, fuck.
Good plan. Good.
Was your plan to walk into arrows? Was that your plan, Joe?
Wait, so we lost both of our other fellas, right?
Yeah, we did.
But we still have 3 lives.
We have 1 fella. Yeah, I think what happens is you lose your fellas one at a time, puts you back to a checkpoint each time you lose a fella, and then after you've lost all fellas, it takes away a life and restores all 3 fellas.
All 3 fellas. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That really gives you incentive to die, though, if you want your other fellas back. But I do like the fellas.
Haha! No, it didn't work.
It still didn't work, yeah. No.
I tried to slide, actually. That was what happened.
Oh,
but this guy cannot slide. Okay. So this time, what I'm gonna do?
Attack, jump and attack before he even lands. I bet that's what you have to do.
Fuck.
Because he's gonna hit you. Oh, okay.
Get away from me. All right, good enough. It worked.
You know what I noticed? Enemies don't respawn.
That's nice. That's really nice. That was a limitation of the NES. So in this, it would be a choice if they decided to make enemies respawn. Do you think we should try?
No. You're gonna lose your last fella.
I am gonna lose him.
Huh. What does that do?
I think this is the holy water one that throws the item on the ground. That circle on the ground.
It looks like
let's kill this before it gets too out of hand. Oh, that thing turned into a big guy.
It got way out of hand. I bet there's a secret right there to the left.
What makes you say that? That was pretty obvious.
My mall turkey senses.
Do you think the boss of this level will be a mummy?
Maybe.
Maybe. You know what? It will be a good guess, and it's the one I would guess. But you know what?
What?
This game doesn't follow Castlevania exactly. So if it is a pyramid type of level, it might not be a mummy boss. You know, the mummy is in the first Castlevania. It's the boss of like a castle kind of level.
That doesn't follow the rules either.
No. Actually, every level in Castlevania, the first Castlevania, is a castle. So.
And also, I would say, based on the enemy diversity so far, we haven't seen anything that is like, oh, I live in a pyramid. I'm a mummy that walks slowly towards you.
Look, that skeleton is telling us to go down, but we can't slide.
You don't have your fella. Your lady fella.
We do not. And we have 1 hit point left. So I have a feeling this is going to end in a loss of life.
This will work out perfectly, though.
Oh, that seems
It's
fun.
not even a... I thought it was going to be...
Sucker. I thought it was going to be a real treasure chest.
You got
I was
lives.
fooled.
Wait, I thought we already had 3 lives.
No, maybe we got an extra one.
Got our fellas back.
But we do have our fellas back.
Careful,
Okay.
that chest is going to spit out a spider.
Here's what we'll do.
Yep.
Haha.
He died in 1 hit.
He did. Oh no, I changed weapons. Great. Get out of here. This guy's so worthless. Hey! It stays around your character, though. Yeah, she jumps higher than the other characters.
So she has the best reach and the best jump.
Yeah. She probably, I assume she does less damage.
But it doesn't matter because everything dies in 1 hit anyway. Everything.
Yeah. Maybe she's not good for bosses, I guess? For boss damage?
Scythe.
Let's see what the scythe does, huh?
Oh.
Aha. Okay, so it's the boomerang of the game. I thought those were going to fall for some reason.
Ha 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 ha! You deserve it! You deserve it!
Yeah. Love those ghosts. Yeah, sure.
I guess that's to be expected, though. Like, that's really
this looks like it's gonna go forward. Let's see. Wow.
Holy lord.
Okay, that was just my fault. I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, with a game series like this,
Should go back here and hit this though.
the only way to insta-kill you is to force you to fall into a pit, right? I feel like they have to do that.
I think I had enough warning there last time.
I mean, there is a way to do it correctly.
Come on. How many? All right, there we go. I found the pixel. Oh, but then the fireball hit me. All right, that was sloppy. Oh, this is all right.
You know what we haven't seen yet, though? Is an enemy with sign behavior.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. That's what I was going to say. We should probably play on veteran mode until we get pissed off and see our first enemy with sign behavior. Okay, the jump there actually was less annoying than these type of jumps in Castlevania. In the original Castlevania, sometimes you get stopped if the ceiling was too close to the character there.
You jump through the ceiling, right?
Yeah, you just jump straight through the ceiling here.
That's a good choice.
That's better than in the original Castlevania. The original Castlevania had like almost no rules to that.
Just completely whatever they wanted to
Oh,
happen.
I don't have enough points to use that ability. Oh, well, we got a ghost here.
Oh, that enemy has sign behavior.
I don't think it's random, though. I think it actually tracks them. Are you fucking serious? He knocked me exactly 1 pixel away from landing on that platform there. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What if we game over?
Well, I don't know. Do we just lose the whole game?
I wonder.
Possible.
I bet you can jump on them. Jump on...
Wait, they give you mana
when
you break them. Maybe you can go infinite with this weapon. I wonder. Are you fucking serious? Alright. Well, that was kind of retarded, but...
Oh, we don't say that word?
I have seen this before.
We don't say that word in the year of our Lord 2018, Joe.
I've seen that enemy before. Are you fucking...
Castlevania, everybody.
We should just cut this out. This is just embarrassing.
You know what I think is embarrassing? A spider that lives in a chest. Get your life together. Every other insect is afraid of you. Don't hide away in a chest. It's not necessary. How are you going to catch any bugs? Bugs don't fly into chests. Be true to yourself and believe in your abilities.
We're going to take advantage of our mana this time. Use our special abilities. Yeah, I think she's the best character.
I think you're the best character.
Like, as soon as we lose her, that's where things really go to shit. Oh, come on!
That's where the game is over, they might say. Is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
She's gone.
You know what I'm going to do here?
What's that? You're going to kill yourself?
Yeah.
I noticed, is this true, that you get 3 characters for each life you have? You could go with each of them before?
Yeah, I was explaining that earlier.
Yeah. Wasn't paying attention. So you really have 3 times as many lives, because you have 3 times the characters.
Right. So if you die with one character, you come back with a worse team. Oh, come on. I should have seen that.
It's okay. It's alright. We'll get there.
That was almost on purpose.
We'll get there.
I'm basically just getting defeated here.
But you can do it. Just believe in yourself. Believe in the power of the heart of the cards, Joe. The card of the hearts. What was that? Joe's a real masochist, let me tell you. He likes to play his games with no lives left on purpose, just for the challenge. When he plays Diablo, he only plays on hardcore. He just loves the challenge of it, you know? So that's why we just died a couple times. It was intentional to reduce our life count to 0. Take that. Speaking of hardcore mode, I don't love hardcore mode. I mean,
no. That happened last time. That's exactly
what
what happened last time.
Yeah, because stuff like that will happen.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out what happens when you just die.
Start from the beginning.
You maybe just start the whole level over.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Because we have no lives left. So let's just see what happens.
Let's take bets. Place your bets. Style change. Change your style, dude.
Oh, we can make it easier. No, we'll keep going.
After all that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll be right back. This time. Alright, so we're back. We had our girl character alive this time. Her name was Sylvia or something? I can't remember. But we have her alive this time, so we're going to take a different path. So we decided to start recording again.
Miriam, wasn't that her name?
Miriam, yes, that's correct. You're right.
Now, Joe, even slowly, I have to say that my handwriting is among the worst. Probably the worst handwriting of anybody I know. Now, is there a reason for that?
Let me take a look. Oh, God.
That's slowly.
Wow, your handwriting's pretty horrendous.
Now, is there something wrong with me? Am I a tardo?
I was going to try to make you feel better.
I don't think you should sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? If somebody has bad handwriting, you gotta let them know. Every couple of years, I Google how to improve your handwriting because my handwriting is so bad. It makes me ashamed to be alive.
Watch this.
It makes me wish my children had never been born. You know?
All those children. 6 of them.
I fathered many children. Most of them I adopted. I'm an adoptive father of 6 children.
Oh, we had the fire ability with the old man as well. You know what? We're going to use it this time.
Go for it.
So we're going to play... Oh, God. We have so little health, though.
You might be wondering. Joe might be wondering. Ed, what are your children's names? Their names are Rudy, Tootie, Fresh, and Fruity.
Fair enough.
The other 2? Joe and Mac. That's right. One of my children is named after Mac. From It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
The one's named after me.
Oh, no. That one is named actually after,
Did the Joe and Mac episode go up yet? I don't think that episode's even up yet.
I thought it was.
Was it? Oh, maybe it's up.
I'll check.
Well, leave it in the comments if it's up. You guys probably know more about GS than I do.
We put out Don Makuducks a couple days ago. Actually, I think it was a choice between Joe and Mac and Don Makuducks, and I decided...
Speaking of Don Makuducks...
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. we didn't get it ready, though.
Okay, so our pal Dino Storm, right? He's been a long-time watcher of the channel, and he's a game designer himself. And he recently put out a game called Don Makuducks, which we just covered, and he's doing a Kickstarter right now.
For another game that I can't recall the name of.
Celestial Champions. Celestial Warriors.
This worked out perfectly.
That did. What was it actually called? Celestial Crusaders is what it was called.
We'll have to leave a link to it in the comments below. Leave that on your notes.
What's the name? Okay, what's the name of the game? Just type it in the comments and we'll correct the video.
Yeah, we'll correct the video retroactively.
I think it's Celestial Crusaders.
Is it? I think you're right, actually. I think it is called Celestial Crusaders.
But he's got a Kickstarter for it. And check it out. Check it out if you have money to burn and you want to support a fledgling...
That's not a nice way to say it.
Oh, no, you're right.
Check it out if you like shmups, pretty much. Or just check it out. If you like indie games and shmups, check it out.
Well, okay.
Support them on Kickstarter.
All right, yeah. Money to burn is kind of a mean way. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I meant like, if you want to support a fledgling game dev, like us and like Dinostorm and pretty much anybody who's not a AAA company is a fledgling game dev these days.
Yeah, he's helped us out a lot. He was a really good tester for Infernal Racket, and also we've played a few of his games on the channel. We played Don Makuducks, obviously, and
Don Makuducks alone.
Dino Story before that.
Yeah. He's successfully created more games than we have.
True. Yeah, I'm always impressed by Dino's work ethic.
He's one of those guys where if you have a project and you're motivated to finish it, you lose the motivation like halfway through. He's the guy that doesn't get tired of his projects,
I bet he does.
He probably does, but he finishes them.
Right?
Yeah.
He at least finishes them. This is difficult platforming in a game like this. Oh, God. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try to kill that guy before I get over there. Come on, get over there.
There you go. Yeah, this platforming in a Castlevania-style game.
Can she control her jumps? No.
Nobody can. Nobody can control your jumps, Joe.
In Castlevania 3, the agile character could actually change direction in air.
Listen, no one.
So they had the technology to do it back then. They just refused. Fucking jerks.
Listen to me, Joe. No one can stop Mr. Domino. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember that game? No one could stop Mr. Domino for the PlayStation 1?
I do.
PlayStation Entertainment System?
You know what? Branching pet. Fuck. Did he need the health? He did, actually.
Oh, okay. Alright. What was I going to write down for the notes?
To put Celestial Crusaders.
Oh, yeah.
In the description.
Now, as I'm writing this down, I have to note that my handwriting is bad, even when going slowly.
What's this heart do? I wonder if it increases your total... Yes, it increases. It's a max heart increase.
Is it?
It is. And I increased it for the best character.
Cool.
So we could have increased our wizards.
What?
We could have increased the wizard's health just because he has such a low amount of health, but you know what? I'd rather just dismiss him from the team.
Really?
If we could harvest his bones for some other purpose. Maybe to get a few extra points added to our score. I'd do it. This axe has proven to be mostly worthless. I kind of like this anti-air ability. Oh, okay, that made us auto just run down there. So
Coins.
I guess most players would probably hem and haw a little bit up there, like, am I supposed to drop down? Am I supposed to go? Am I going to die if I go down there? No.
Whoa.
Oh, this is definitely not a mummy. I remember seeing a screenshot of this, actually.
Check this out.
Okay, what do we do here? All right, this guy is rich.
You just climb up and smack his eye.
This guy's got... Oh, yeah, we probably just hit him in the head there.
This is really
got
cool.
More coins than Ed.
Which is to say, any coins at all.
I guess we have to be her to get up here, and then we switch characters. But what if we don't have her in our party? What if she's perished? What do we do? Just get smashed up against the wall with those coins?
Yeah, you just die. Yeah.
Oh, we can break the coins. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I gotta say, this is some cool boss designs.
You know what's
What?
I'll agree with you there, yeah.
Because
if we hit him at the right angle here, he's going to smash.
He sure
You know
is.
what's going to come in handy? Slide. Holy crap.
It doesn't even hurt you.
That was fun.
That was really cool.
I had a blast. Felt like being in a bouncy castle. Oh god, this guy's going to kill us.
Oh.
Holy crap. Okay, switch. Oh, alright.
Okay, let's talk about the lowest common denominator, shall we? When you play a pyramid level, the lowest common denominator
Mummy.
makes the boss a mummy, right?
Correct.
This game doesn't follow any of those conventions. We've already seen. The enemies were not mummies. The enemies were like those spiders that climb on the ceilings and stuff.
Definitely more interesting than
everything about this game
most games would probably go for.
It defines its own style in familiar settings, but makes them its own.
Let's throw a couple of these up there, huh? Get a little extra damage in here, increase our DPS, as they say.
Right. Like, who is this dude? Why is he made? He's literally made of.
I like him though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, no, I wouldn't be friends with him. Actually, he looks like a shyster, but
now since this is a follow-up, not a follow-up, a stretch goal, right, for Bloodstained, are any of these characters in Bloods? Are these the same characters? Is what I would like to know.
We'll have to find out. Yeah, we'll have to know. Wait, is Miriam the main character in Bloodstained? I know it's a lady.
Isn't she? That is the question.
Is that Miriam? It's kind of hard to tell just from a sprite like this. Is it her? I don't know.
I thought it was Maria? Miriam? Maybe we should look it up.
Alright, we got him.
He's dead.
Oh, look at those teeth. Give me those coins. Oh, fuck. I should have thought of those coins hurting me instead of, you know, giving me points like coins usually do.
Every boss has a suicide attack.
They do.
I don't like that.
I kind of don't like it either. But we do expect it.
We expect, yeah, that's
in this
true.
game, you get the thrill of killing the boss, followed by the potential immediate removal of that thrill.
You know what?
Like, I think most game players have had that happen to them before. I don't like to say the word gamers. That's why I said game players. Oh, it's Alucard. Most gamers have had that happen to them where they kill the boss at the same time, and you're questioning, am I going to get a game over? Am I going to get a win? And it's usually 50-50. Sometimes the game gives you the win, even though you got killed, but you killed the boss. Sometimes it gives you the game over, you know?
You know, the funny thing about that is that,
Go ahead.
Dawn of Sorrow for the Nintendo DS, the Castlevania game, had that exact system because it tried to.
That's right.
It used poorly the touchscreen system, right? Where every time you defeated
you
a
had
boss,
to seal the boss by drawing a pattern, drawing a glyph on the screen.
which was just a horrendous.
Fumbling for your stylus, you drop it. You're on the train or something. You drop it and it rolls onto the scene.
you're fighting a really super intense boss fight with the DS itself with the buttons. All of a sudden, you have to pull out the stylus and try to draw this stupid glyph.
Yeah,
that
wasn't particularly fun.
Oh god!
I carry the power of numerous demons.
Prove it. I don't believe you.
Well, this guy can clearly tell. Our main character here, Trevor, as I'm going to call him.
I require the demon's power to achieve my revenge. At this moment, our objectives align. Cooperation would be fruitful for us both.
Very well spoken, sir.
So be it. I'll let you continue breathing for now.
I don't think he breathes. He looks like a vampire.
He sure does.
Gebel. Gebel has become an ally.
Gebel the Rebel. Wait, his name backwards must be something. Lebeg.
I'm sure that we've already known. Yeah, we already know this. Why
Right.
does it tell us this every fucking time? Now, this is going to tell us what Lebel does. Gebel.
Lebeg.
Summon darkness. Oh my god. He attacks exactly like Alucard in Castlevania 3.
But way cooler.
And we can turn into Dark Metamorphosis, or Immortal Metamorphosis.
Is that
not Dark Metamorphosis.
Is he a bat?
In Symphony of the Night, it's called Dark Metamorphosis, but in this it's called Immortal Metamorphosis. But I guess this turns you into a bat, which is a little it's not Dark Metamorphosis. But anyway, here we go. Uses weapon points. Siphon Blood, X during Metamorphosis. Uses weapon points. Quick Ascend, up and X
Oh my god.
during Metamorphosis.
There are a lot of
figure this
control.
out.
Oh
I don't
my
think it's going to be that
god.
complicated.
Alright.
Cancel Metamorphosis by pressing A.
A lot of rules to this guy. A lot of rules we gotta follow.
We could try it. Actually, we cannot try it because we do not have any weapon points.
Right. I kind of wish you got a chance to try out those abilities.
Well, so that's Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. We'll see you on the next one.